Miguel, hola, ¿cómo estás? ¿Cómo te sientes hoy? ¿Dónde vives, Miguel? ¿Hablas español or you speak English? Hi, cool guy, how are you? How are you feeling today? Where are you from? How's life? I'm good, feeling good. I'm good, cool guy. I'm doing really well, enjoying this beautiful midday. You're from India. Oh, I'm from America. Is it like 1 a.m. in India right now? Paul the Wolf, how are you feeling today? How are you? You're from China? That's nice. What time is it in China right now? It is 1 p.m. here now. I'm from America. How do I know it's 1 a.m. in India? Because I talk to a lot of people. They get on my live from India. And I usually get on at this time and they usually tell me the time. That is 1 a.m. in India. Pratik, nope, 1:30. 1:30 a.m. or p.m. CJ, how are you? 1:30 a.m. Yeah, it's nighttime for you guys. It's midday here. So when I wake up, you guys are going to sleep. You're on the other side of the world, I guess. Pretty cool. How are you feeling, CJ? Where are you from? I hope you guys had an amazing day. Even though it's time for you guys to go to sleep, I hope you had a good day. And if you didn't have a good day, make sure that tomorrow you have a better day. You have an exam tomorrow, well, that means you need to study. Have you studied? Usually, when I was in college, I used to study for 3 days. I studied for 3 days and I used to pass the test. 3 days of studying. You ain't sleeping. No, I'm not sleeping. I just woke up. It's midday here. It's lunchtime here. You need to rest, Pratik, if you have a test tomorrow. 3 days in a year or a week or a fortnight, no. If you have a test, you can't be playing games. You have to study and then go to sleep. When you wake up in the morning, study a little bit more. Then at night, study a little more, go to sleep. You need to rest. And then on the third day, study in the morning and before the test, and you should be okay. You shouldn't be playing games when you have a test. You need to cover the syllabus. That's nice, Pratik. How old are you? This wind feels so amazing right now. It's nice and hot outside, and the wind is amazing. Cool guy, you're 25. Well, that's nice. And Pratik, you're going to be 18. Oh, you're just a baby. You're about to be 18. You have a whole life. Are you in college or are you going to college? Are you in high school or are you in college? And cool guy, what do you do? Do you go to school? Do you work? Oh, you're a senior in high school. That must be a very exciting. That must be a very exciting age. My daughter is a senior in high school, but she's 16. Well, no, she's a junior. She's going to be a senior next year. She's 16. I am 40 years old. Pratik. What about me, cool guy? What about me? What? Do I work? Do I go to school? I don't go to school. I graduated college a long time ago. I graduated college with a criminal justice degree. And you say I work is boring. Why? You don't like your work? You need to find something that you like to do so that working doesn't feel like work. I don't look 40, maybe 23. Ah, thank you. I'm 40 years old. Yeah, I'm 40 years old. Yeah, cool guy. You need to find yourself something that you like to do so that work doesn't seem like work. If it's boring, that means you don't like it. And Pratik, you should be happy because you're almost done. You're almost graduating. You should study hard so that you can finish high school. You're almost there, almost at the finish line, almost finished. Study hard so you can make it and go to a good college. College is fun, you know. You just need to have a lot of discipline in college because there's a lot of partying, a lot of distraction, a lot of girls. You can party, you can, travel like in spring break. It's fun times in college, but you need to remember to stay focused and study. Only pick maybe like the weekend to party. Don't party every day because in college you party every day. And if you're not disciplined, you can easily you can easily fall off track in college. So you have to remain focused and disciplined and learn to say no to your friends. When on a Monday and you have a test on Tuesday, they're like, let's go party. You need to learn to say no. Because if you don't get good grades, you get kicked out of college. And a lot of kids go through that. They fall for for the hype of the partying and the stuff. And just for the money, okay, but just for the money, while you're working, look for something that you like to do. Sit down and think, what do I want to do? And go towards what you like to do. I'm sure there's something in your heart that you like to do. The perfect job for you, what would it be? Or maybe open a business. Yeah, you haven't gone to any party. That's good that you haven't been to any parties. Parties is just a distraction. But you can have fun because you're young, but safely have fun. Cool guy, you need to, with that name, Cool Guy Spike, you need to open up a business somewhere, doing something. I don't know. You seem like a cool guy that will have millions of dollars with a business. Sit down and think about what you want to do, and the answer will come to you. Sit in stillness, cool guy, and the answers will come to you of what you're meant to do in this world. If you're meant to open a business or whatever it is. My daughter Instagram. My daughter does not have Instagram. And no, you cannot get my daughter's Instagram. Where you want my daughter's Instagram? Huh? Money, what? I just want to enjoy life with the money. Business is stressful. Who told you business is stressful? If you like what you do, it's not stressful. If you open a business just for the money, it's going to be stressful because you don't like it. But if you open a business of something you really like doing, like let's say you like, I don't know, fixing cars, right? Usually most men love fixing cars. If you love fixing cars and you open a fixing car business and you're teaching everybody how to fix the cars or whatever, you're gonna love going to work. You're gonna love fixing the cars. You're gonna love the before and after of the cars you fix. It's not gonna seem like work. You're gonna love what you do. You have to love what you do. Don't go for the money. Go for what you love, because what you love, you'll find a way of making it better, making it fun, and you're gonna enjoy it. Every time you wake up, you're like, oh my God, I'm gonna go because they're gonna fix this car and I wanna see how it goes, you know? It's not ningún stress. Once you open up a business or real estate or whatever it is, you get to sit and relax. And instead of you working, your money works for you. That's how you need to think. My money works for me. So while you're sleeping, your money is working for you. And you get to have a nice life, you know? You can take care of your business from your phone with the employees that you have and with a computer wherever you are around the world. And you can travel and, be with your family more. It gives you more freedom to be with your family when you have one. So think about it that way. Clean Cage, how are you? I missed you. I know I have been going live a little later, a little morning, night, everywhere. I don't have a set schedule. It's just have international friendship. Yeah, no. My daughter's too young to have friends. Um, how are you doing today, Kling? I'm doing good. It's a beautiful day today. I literally woke up like maybe 2 hours ago. And I'm just sitting here listening to my birds and enjoying this beautiful day. It's so beautiful outside. I wish I had a little coffee. Sorry, I've been rather busy lately. The channel's growing really quick and I'm having a lot more work than I expected. Really, Clean Cage? You need to leave me a message so that I can follow you. Like, you see how I see like the username? Like I see Clean Cage. I don't know how to follow you on YouTube, like on the live, unless you leave me like a comment under my videos. I could then, I don't even know, because sometimes when they leave me a comment on my videos, I don't see, like, let's say it says Clean Cage on the comment, it might say something different. I noticed that from other people, so I don't know how to look for you. Yeah, leave me a message so I know it's you. Just put it, this is Clint Cage, follow me or something. Because I don't know how to. I don't know how to work this YouTube thing. All I know how to do is turn it, put it on live, and that's and that's it. And like post videos. I don't know much about it. What do I do, Pratik? I have a childcare business and I have real estate. I'm a landlord, you will say. So yeah, that's what I do. I just went and left you a message underneath the creating an energy circle video. Okay, I'm a rich lady. No, I'm not a rich lady. Look, I'm here with the trees and the birds. I'm not rich. Well, let me take that back because that's negative thinking. I am a rich lady in God's eyes. I'm a rich lady in God's eyes. I'm filled with God's love and nature. You hear? You hear the birds? I'm sure in your country you have a lot of trees and a lot of birds, and maybe you don't go outside and sit outside and enjoy. You can be rich in nature too. I'm rich in nature, meaning I go outside and enjoy nature a lot. Yeah, thank you, Pratik. Go outside and listen to the birds and fill yourself with richness in nature and God's love. Because God loves all of us. It's just that some of us be going through some things and we go away from Him. And I look very, very, very young. Well, I don't feel very, very, very young. Do I? I don't feel very, very young, but yeah, Pratik. I wish you the best in school. Work, get through it. You're almost there. You're almost at the finish line. I don't know. What do you want to study in college? Do you want to go to college? Say namaskar, which means hello in Canada. Namaskar. What does namaskar? What does that mean? Hello in Canada? Canada as in USA, like Canada, or Canada as in that's a language called Canada? Goyo, how are you? Namaskar is a greeting in India. Namaskar? Am I saying it right? Namaskar? Namaskar. No, Canada is language in South India or Karnataka. Oh, okay. Namaskar. I'm gonna remember that. Namaskar. Am I saying it correctly? Am I saying my Spanish doesn't let me pronunciate things the correct way. I read the things like in Spanish. Namaskar. Namaskar. Mm, nice. I love how Goyo just put it. Namaskar. Kais ho means how are you? Oh my God, you're teaching me how to talk the language. How? I love it. At least somebody came in here from India teaching me stuff in India. You know, a lot of people come in here don't. Aside from Goyo, Goyo gave me some very, very good information. I love it. I like to come on here and learn some things, you know. It's always good to learn. I'm always a student in this earth. Kaisho. Kaiseho? I don't know. I'm gonna go to India one day and practice my bye Pratik. Good luck on your test. That's so nice. Goyo, what do you have for me? What are you teaching me today? What are we talking about? Goyo. Goyo, you need to leave me a comment so I can follow you on on YouTube. I keep telling the people that are usually talking to me on the live, I don't know how to follow you when you're on the live. I don't know how to follow you. And when I close the live, I don't see the people that were on the live talking to me. So I don't know how to follow you guys. So you need to leave me a message on under my video and say, hi, this is Goyo, so that I can follow you. Because I don't know how to work this YouTube thing. I don't know how to do it. Do you have a channel, Goyo? What do you talk about stuff in your channel? You should have such an amazing, interesting channel. You just need to click the chat of the person. Click go to channel, then subscribe. Yeah, but no, like during the live, you mean? See, if when I click on you, it says pin message, report, remove, and then it says channel activity. And then add as moderator, put user in timeout, or hide user in this channel. It doesn't show me how I add you. I don't know. Cool guy. I don't know when I'm visiting India. I would love to go. I would love to go sometime before the summer here. Because right now in March is my son's birthday. So, and I have to travel to New York. Because I have to do some business over there. And then after that is my birthday in April. I don't know what I want to do for my birthday. Maybe I go to India for my birthday. I don't know. I'm thinking about it. I really want to go to India. I want to go and spend at least 2 weeks in India. But you're far. I checked the flights. It's like 22 hours. That's really far. That's weird. There's usually go to channel button. Yeah, there's no go to channel button. When I click on your name, there's no go to channel. It says channel activity. Let me see. If I click channel activity. Okay. When I go to channel activity, it just tells me, oh, you know what it does? When I click on channel activity on your name, it tells me all the comments that you left me during all the lives. Oh, I didn't know you could do that. That's pretty cool. Goyo. Yeah, thank you, cool guy. Yeah, that's what I saw. When I click on channel activity, it shows me all the comments that you left me, all the things that you wrote in my channel. That's pretty cool. I didn't know you could do that. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Because if you don't remember something a person said, you can always do that. It's pretty cool. You have a channel, Goyo? Do you talk about anything in your channel? all the things about meditating and the history and all those things that you talk to me about, you should make videos and post them in your channel. Because people like me want to know. I could just go to your channel and you don't have to repeat yourself to people. Every time a person asks you about meditation or history about spirituality and stuff like that, and your story about, all the things that you've been through and all the things that you're thinking or whatever, um, just do videos and post them. That way you don't have to repeat yourself. Whenever you meet someone so curious like me, you could just be like, go to my channel and go look at the videos. Because you have a lot of interesting knowledge, and you may think that everybody maybe in India knows the same thing you know, but people from outside of India, they don't know. Like me, I don't know a lot about Indian, you know, spiritual work and healing and stuff. And I would love to know, and I'm sure there's a lot of people out there who are very curious and also want to know things. And some people are not like me, so open that they go and ask. Some people just stay quiet and don't, they try to find a book or whatever, but I find it more helpful to see a video. It's more helpful. Well, for me at least, it's more, I'm very visual, so it's more helpful for me. Online, to stay disconnected from online world. I consider internet. I know, but you know what, Goyo? There's a lot of weird, interesting people out there. But if you can help one person with your video, that would be amazing. Just you sharing your story and talking about the things that just do a video a day. You don't have to do a lot, just one video a day. And I know you want to be disconnected. Like, let's say me, I'm sitting here grounding and I'm in nature. I'm listening to my birds. But there might be that person I notice that comes to my life that is going through a hard time, and I help them. I make them feel better just for that little bit of moment. And if I could help one person, just one person, with something I say, then I think I've done my job. And help with your videos, that's you will feel. You don't need to have millions of followers. You don't need to have a big audience. As long as you do your part and you help one person, then you did your part. So that's why I go live, because I'm sure there's someone out there that just me saying, how are you feeling today, might trigger them into, oh my God, I'm not feeling so good. And it makes them think of how they're feeling, makes them acknowledge their feelings. So, maybe they come on here and tell me what's wrong. Or maybe they message me on Instagram and tell me what's wrong. And I can help them through it, make them feel better at least. I know there's some situation in life where there's not much we can do. But I find that humanity right now is very, very lonely. Especially people who are spiritual, that like to be in nature. We have become very lonely, just home. And the only way the people that need us, that need a little bit of support, that is out there, the only way for them to get in contact or come across us is through, social media is the only way. Because you will very rarely see me outside, you know. And I do have people that come to me sometimes, or I come across people that are going through things. But like a person like me, it's very hard for you to find in the streets. And because I really don't, if it's not necessary for me to go out, unless I'm traveling somewhere or to a restaurant eating, I love eating. Or at the park, taking a walk. I'm usually not out there. You're not gonna find me in a party. You're not gonna find me, I don't know, in a big event. I usually don't like big crowds of people. So, and I'm pretty sure you're probably the same way. But all that knowledge, Goyo, that you have, maybe for you is not that important. But I'm sure there's somebody out there who needs to hear what you have in here. because when you die, you take that with you. But if you put it on videos, you will leave it for everybody to see. So please don't hide from the world, Goyo. We need you to share your stuff. You don't reveal yourself on the internet? Well, Goyo, you have a lot of knowledge, and I just revealed you for you. I revealed you for you. You don't have to reveal yourself. You have a lot of knowledge and a lot of things in here that we want to know. The world wants to know. So I invite you to share it, please, with everybody. I don't want to keep your knowledge just for me. I want you to share it to everybody else. Because I'm pretty sure the things that I learned from you, I tell everybody. I believe that if a person needs my help or if I am to meet someone, we'll meet eventually. That's very true. But you could have a greater impact just having a video. Just think about it this way. The person that needs to see your video will find it. It's the same thing. I have a video and I post a video. And if only 10 people see it, that's fine. Only those 10 people at this time needed to see that video. So you can help a little bit more because maybe, you're only one person and you're not able to be everywhere. So maybe you could reach people, I don't know, in another country that may need to hear what you have to say. It's impossible for you to meet them. Well, not really impossible. Like if God wanted you to meet somebody, He will make it happen. But I want you to make a greater impact, Goyo. Don't hide from the world. We need your knowledge. You are connected to the trees when you ground. Yes, cool guy. You should ground too. I recommend it 100%. Every day I sit here and I ground. Every day. For more than 30 minutes, I sit here and ground. And you are connected to the trees. You're connected to Mother Earth. So 100%, like you see how you're not sure when you want to do if a business or not. If you just sit quietly and ground someplace, the answers will come to you. Erdeb, Mustafa, how are you? How are you feeling today? I hope you're having a good day. I'm having an amazing day. It's beautiful out here today. This knowledge is, I know, Goyo, but coming from you is better because every person has a different point of view, Goyo. Let's say grounding. A lot of people have different things to say about grounding. Some people say it's witchcraft. Some people say it's not good. Some people say whatever is not a good thing. Some people say it's a great thing. Some people say it's good for meditation. Some people say they connect to the spiritual world through grounding. Every person has a different perception. Am I saying that right? On something that is done. Like let's say grounding. Maybe your knowledge on grounding and what has helped you and what you have noticed in your life if you grounded might be the experience of maybe, I don't know, Indian people, but maybe there's a Dominican in America like me that has gone through the same experience as you. And let's say Dominican people don't ground. Well, the ones that I know, where I come from, my culture, whatever, they don't ground. They don't really believe in that. Because, it's the unseen things that they don't believe in. But maybe I'm Dominican and maybe there's a Goyo in India who is meditating and grounding and he has the same experience as me. And we can connect that way. We're like, oh my God, if I see a video that you're talking about grounding And you're like, oh, grounding, um, if you ground a certain way, it has helped me with, I don't know, let's say it has helped me with a headache or something. And maybe I try grounding the way you do it, and it also helps me. We all have different experiences, and we all have different ways of doing things. So it's never the same. There could be a lot of knowledge out there, but it's not coming from Goyo. It's not coming from Goyo. I could have the same knowledge as you, but it's coming from Carolina. Carolina has a different way of seeing things because Carolina was born in the Dominican Republic, and her way of seeing life, her culture, everything around her, all the things she's been learning is not the same. So I would love to hear it, Goyo. It's not the same thing. Coming from you is a different experience, a different perception. A cool guy. I'm glad that you're good, Air Dep. That's very nice to hear. A cool guy. Why do people look low on sensitive people? They say that you will only be respected if you hurt someone. Who said that? That's not true. Why do people look low on sensitive people? They say that you will only be respected if you. That's not true, cool guy. I don't want you to ever think that that's true. Um, in this world, I strongly believe, and it has been my experience because I can only talk based on my experience. Everything I post, everything I say is based on my experience because, if it's something that I heard somewhere, I will tell you. But from my experience, you get in this world where you give. So if you go around hurting people, all that hurt is going to come back to you. You're going to encounter people in your lifetime that's going to start hurting you. You get in this world where you give. Don't ever let anyone tell you that hurting people, you're respected. That's not true. That's not true. Only a low vibrating person will tell you that. A person who's vibrating very low and doesn't know anything about spiritual work. I don't know how to put it, but I'm still a student trying to explore, learning new things, seeing things every day. My way of learning is experience. The way of learning of many people is experience, Goyo. And you're not the only student. We are all students until we die. We are here to learn every day. A 2-year-old can teach you something. A 90-year-old can teach you something. Maybe the birds in your yard, maybe they're doing something and you're watching them, and some thought comes to your mind and maybe they teach you something. So in life, everything it's an experience. You learn by experience, and we're always a student. We can never be the teacher because we're always learning, always. We're always learning, you know? And cool guy, I don't want you to think this way. That's not true. And you know what is very confusing in this world? Sometimes we are a good person and a lot of bad things happen to us. And maybe that's why our mind starts tricking us into thinking, oh my God, maybe I need to be a bad person because so many bad things happen to me. No. You keep being a good person because even though bad things happen to good people, there's gonna come a time where a lot of good things are gonna start happening to you. And you're gonna be shown that being a good person pays off. But you need to have patience and you need to believe. And I know some people go through a lot and sometimes we feel that it's not fair. And there's no explanation as to why the good people go through bad things. There's no explanation. But for my experience, doesn't matter who hurts you or who does something bad to you. Just keep being a good person. You can detach from whatever it is that's hurting you. If it's a person or place or whatever, You can always detach, but always be a good person, because that's gonna come back to you. It's gonna come back to you sooner or later in this lifetime. And you're gonna be shown that being a good person pays off, and that the people that hurt you, you're gonna see that they go through things, and you're gonna see, oh my God, look, you're probably gonna feel bad. Look, they're going through such a bad experience, but it's because people that hurt people are usually people that are hurt and are people that are confused, and they think that if you hurt me, I'm gonna hurt you back. Don't do that. If somebody hurts you, pray for them and just walk away from them. Just walk away. Don't talk to them. Don't see them. If you live with them, don't live with them anymore. Yeah, you need to love everyone as you love yourself. That's exactly true, Goyo. But you know, sometimes it's very difficult for people. Hi, Manny. How are you? Manny, I'm going to follow you on YouTube. Leave me a comment. I would love to know more about Jesus Christ. Do you talk about Jesus Christ in your channel, Manny? I'm pretty sure we can learn a lot from you. What would I like to learn today? Well, today I would like to learn, what do you think about you get what you give in this world? If you give love, you give love. I think you should tell us about that, Goyo, because cool guy is saying that people are telling him that being a bad person or that hurting people, that he will be respected if he does that. So what is your experience, or what do you have to say about that, Goyo? Forgive and move on. See, Danny has a good point. That's very true. Forgive and move on. That's exactly it, cool guy. Manny said you forgive and you move on. And whenever people hurt you, do not hurt them back, because it's going to become a battle. And if you get what you give in this world, if you start hurting people, you're going to get that back. It doesn't matter how much you pray to Jesus Christ, God, whomever. If you're a bad person and you go around hurting people, you're going to pay for that. You're going to get hurt. You're going to get people to hurt you, because you get what you give. And sometimes we're hurt in so many ways that we turn bitter, you know. Sometimes we go through situations, but every situation is a learning experience. Every situation is a learning experience, no matter what it is. It could be and I know they could be a very terrifying experience. Everything is a learning experience. There's something you need to learn from that experience. And sometimes we just need to let go, forgive and release. Let God handle it. And just detach from the person, because sometimes we stay next to the person that hurt us all the time, and that's the big problem. We need to learn to detach. Even if it's family, we need to learn to detach. I'll try, Carolina, but I'll always be hurt, and in the other person's perspective, everyone is always right, regardless if they're hurt. Yes, that's been happening. It's been happening a lot. It's been happening a lot that good people, you know, we have been hurt so many times, even by family members and everybody around us, and nobody believes us, and everybody is always accusing us. And we have such a pure heart, and we're going through a lot, you know. But you know what, cool guy, you need to forgive and let go. That's why I'm telling you, sit in stillness. And if you're able to ground, put your feet on the ground and just sit there quietly. If you could do it every day, that would be great. Or talk to God every day in stillness. And just forgive them. Just say, I forgive you. Or, you know, you can say in general, I forgive anyone in this lifetime that has hurt me. And I release you with love. And then stop talking to that person. Don't talk to them on the phone. if don't go to places where that person is, so that you don't relive the hurt, even if it's family. But your justice will come. Your justice will come. People have been going through things for a reason, to learn, to make you stronger, for whatever it is, so you can teach others how to overcome that. But you need to forgive and let go. Forgive and let go. Just say out loud. If you have to say it every day, because I know some things are very hard to forgive, you have to say it every day when you wake up or when you go to sleep. You can say, I forgive anyone who has hurt me in this lifetime. And also you can say, I forgive myself for allowing those people to hurt me. Because also sometimes we have guilt for, maybe that person is hurting me, and I'm letting them, and sometimes we feel guilty. Maybe we think that it's something that we are doing wrong, and there's nothing that you're doing wrong. But you have to say, I forgive myself and I release this energy. Don't ever think it's your fault. If you're a good person, don't ever think it's your fault. Have faith and just know that good things are coming your way, and your reward for being a good person will come. Don't ever, ever forget that. To be more accurate, Goyo says, from my experience is you shall receive what you sow. That's very true. Sometimes, that's what I'm saying. Sometimes we're being a good person, and it's been years and we're a good person, and people do a lot of things to us, and we keep being a good person. And a lot of people, family, everybody around us treat us really bad. But if you have faith, you believe in God, and you just know that you're a good person and you haven't done anything wrong, just keep going. Continue being a good person, because sooner or later, your reward will be coming. It will be coming. Don't ever doubt that. You don't have a channel, Manny? You should have a channel. I'm sure you have a lot of insight to share with people. And if you can help one person, you did your job. And it's sometimes instant. Sometimes it comes late. Yeah, sometimes it depends. Don't be ugly. Goyo, that's very true. Sometimes people will hurt us, and people think they're getting over, and they live what you think is a good life, but inside in their home and inside their soul, you don't know what's happening. Maybe they're depressed. Maybe they're going through a lot of things that they don't share. What the eye see is not what is really going on. So sometimes it depends who you mess with. Some people are highly protected and very spiritual, and when you do something to those type of people, you automatically get a backfire. And some people, you don't get a backfire right away, but you will see that person go through things if they do something to you, especially to hurt you. If they hurt you, it's your duty to fight against this injustice. But if they don't, just let them be. They'll hurt you only when you are attached to them. That's very true, but it's hard, Goyo, sometimes when the people hurting you is family. It's hard. Sometimes a whole family is going against a person of God, a person who's good, and it's very hard. Manny says, this distance the people who keep hurting you and pray for them. Move on, forgive. It sounds easy, but it's a process. It's not easy, Manny. It's not easy, especially if it's your girlfriend, boyfriend. Oh my God. And if you love them and they keep doing things to you, but you love them and your heart is like aching, and every time you see them, you're just so sad, and you love them and you just want to go to them so they could give you a hug. And you know deep inside that you feel bad every time you talk to them, and they make you feel bad and they hurt you. It's so hard to let go. It's so hard. And sometimes you have to move away. Um, to get away from all of that. From my personal experience, I had to move from one state to another. I got up and I moved. I took my kids and my cats and I moved to a whole different state. I left my properties, business, everything in New York, and I left. Um, I was surrounded by family. I was surrounded by a toxic relationship. And sometimes you need to make a decision that, you're not in the wrong, that, you have all these toxic people around you, that you need to remove yourself in order to improve your life. And sometimes, it's very hard. A lot of people are not able to do that. And I understand that. But we need to fight against that and just try to remove ourselves. If you want to have a deep knowledge of what I want to tell, there's a great ancient epic called Mahabharat. There are movies and there are scriptures for that. Really, Goyo? I will see. I will see. That's a movie. I'm gonna Google it. I'm gonna Google it and see. Thank you, Carolina. You are sweet. It's nice to meet people like you. Well, you're welcome, cool guy. And I'm always here, If you ever want to talk to me, I'm on Instagram. And if you ever want to talk to me, leave a comment under any of my videos and say, hey, Carolina, or something. And I'll go live and talk to you. I'm glad, but I don't want I don't want you, cool guy, to walk around thinking that you need to be a bad person. That's not true. Don't ever believe that. You will go through some struggles, but you will be rewarded for being a good person. Trust it. Krishna explains how what's happening, how this universe works, how the karma cycle works to Arjuna. All of that knowledge is given in Bhagavad Gita. What is Bhagavad Gita? I don't know what that is. Krishna. Okay. Krishna is one of your goddesses. Is that Krishna like Lakshmi? Is Krishna like Lakshmi? Cause all I know is Lakshmi. Actually, Goyo, I have a very I have a very interesting story to tell you about Lakshmi. Um, Very interesting story about Lakshmi. There are so many things, but as a start, this change your perspective on how we see the world. I know it's hard, but it's a process. It teaches you detachment every time it happens. Detachment is so freaking hard. And it's very hard for me. Even my car, my first car, I gave it to my mom because I didn't want to sell it. I got a nice new car, but I didn't want to give my old car because I was attached to it. And every time I move a house, like to say if I buy a house, like right now in New York, I'm selling one of my properties. And I feel so sad because I'm so attached to it. I have an attachment issue. Like I need to learn to let go. The material things or the people of this world, they're of this world. You're here. You need to enjoy your experience and detach from material and people and whatever. You need to detach. I've been struggling with detachment. I really have been struggling. I have faced it myself. Yeah, I don't feel any hatred for anyone. It's just not in my nature. Yeah, it's hard. Even like right now, my ex will call me because every time he has a problem, he will call me. And I help him. And sometimes, I tell God, I'm like, I just can't hate the guy. He needs help. What am I supposed to do? I help him, I tell him what the things he needs to do, what the things he needs to hear, because it's just in me. I don't know how to not help someone. And that's a thing. I struggle with that too. There's some people that are so mean And usually the people that are the meanest to you are the ones that need help. And they come for you to help them. And I don't know how to say no and not help. I don't know how to. According to your culture. Yes, please explain, Goyo. Because I don't know about your culture. Krishna and Lakshmi and I don't, I don't know much about it. So there exists one supreme consciousness, okay, called Para Brahma, the absolute reality. This supreme consciousness manifests itself in these three forms to create universe: Vishnu and Brahma and Shiva. Vishnu, Brahma, and Shiva. Those are the three forms to create universe. Okay. Oh, my cat wants to come outside. Baby, what happened? Eh? Come. Along with their female counterparts, Lakshmi for Vishnu as a wife, Sarawati for Brahma, Adi Shakti or Parvati for Shiva. So the three forms to create universe. Okay, the three forms. So Vishnu is a form to create the universe, right? And Vishnu, so Lakshmi has to do with Vishnu. Brahma creates the universe. Vishnu maintains it, and Shiva is a destroyer. Brahma creates the universe. Vishnu maintains it. So Vishnu with Lakshmi maintains the universe, and Shiva is a destroyer. Cool guy, yes, I have a pet. Oh my God, look at the sky. I should take a picture here. This is so beautiful. You guys see those skies? It looks like out of a magazine. Do you guys see that? Oh my God. That is so beautiful. Yes, cool guy. I have cats. I have four cats. I'm gonna show you one. I just let him outside because he was bugging me. He wants to be outside. Oops. Hey, baby. ¿Qué tiene, Shoshita de mamá? Huh? This is my cat. His name is Harry. I saw one video. Let me check it out. I'll explain it properly. That's your aura, Carolina. Wow. So that's my aura. Hey, baby. Say hi. You want to say hi? Where you going? Stay there, baby. Stay there. Oh my God, that's my aura. Yeah, that's gotta be it. The skies here are a whole vibe. This is why I moved here. I Google where are the most beautiful sunsets. No, baby, don't. Bang, bang, don't go over there. Come. And this came in first place. And this is why I came here. I moved here. Look at how beautiful. Oh my God, that's those skies. Oh, thank you. You think my cat is cute? He's the cutest little thing. Even though he doesn't stay still. Like, I'm gonna do this live and he's just gonna be everywhere. This is why when I'm doing the live, I don't let him out, because he wants to jump the fence. And I cannot let him jump the fence, because I will literally be so sad if I lose my cat. How universe was created according to Hinduism reaction. Just search this and the top video of Indian monk explains that. It's kind of, yes, it's kind of interesting. It's kind of difficult to explain it in a chat. Yes, this is why you need to have a channel and you need to explain things. But now that you're here, I want to tell you a dream that I had. Well, I don't know if I should tell you. Should I tell you? I actually went to a Indian store to buy like incense and stuff, and I told the guy my dream, because I didn't know anything about India culture or anything. I didn't know anything about it. But many years ago, I will say 9 years ago. 9 years ago, I used to live in Long Island, New York. And I moved to this beautiful apartment, right? It was a beautiful apartment. And the first night when I moved there, I had this beautiful lady in gold coins everywhere, come to me in dreams. And I remember the dream. She just came to me, and she beautiful with all these coins everywhere. I didn't know what a lotus flower was. She was sitting like in a lotus flower, and the lotus flowers were pink, and there were so many coins everywhere. And I didn't know who she was, because I'm Dominican. I was raised in New York. I know Indian people, but I don't know their culture. I don't know, their goddesses. I didn't know. So I didn't know who the lady was in my dream. So I spent maybe a week searching online, because I think I had a dream about her once, right? And I was so intrigued. I'm like, who is that? Oh my God, all those gold coins. I love the gold coins. I was like, that's beautiful. And I Google goddess of gold coins, goddess of gold, lady of gold, everything gold, women with gold coins. And I search and I search and I search. And I found the exact, wow, I wish I could show you, but I don't have it here, my other phone. But I found the exact picture, and it said Lakshmi. She was sitting in a lotus flower, covered in gold coins. I wish I could show you. And I wonder if you could add a picture. Can you add a picture to this thing? Because maybe I have her on my favorite photos. So she was sitting in a lotus flowers full of coins, beautiful. But I now I know Lakshmi. I took a screenshot of the picture, but I didn't know who Lakshmi was. So I started Googling Lakshmi, who's Lakshmi, whatever. Google says she is the goddess of money and fortune or something. But that's all it said. Most of the stuff was like in Indian. I don't know how to read Indian. So I went to an Indian store in Queens, I remember, to buy incense because, see, in my culture, how I grew up, when you dream of like a Virgin Mary or like a goddess or something, usually you put on a candle or something. So I wanted to know, how do I honor Lakshmi, because she came to me. So when I went to this Indian store, the guy is like, don't tell anybody you had that dream. Please don't tell nobody. And I'm like, I just want you to tell me, how do you guys like, what is she? Is she a god? They didn't want to tell me anything. I was like, is she a goddess? How do you honor her? Do you turn on a candle? What do you do? The guy didn't want to tell me anything. He was very amazed because he said, nobody dreams of Lakshmi. Nobody dreams. Don't tell nobody you dream. And I was just like, what do you mean nobody dreams of Lakshmi? If you're Indian, you don't dream with her. She came to me in my dream. So I remember that I went to this Hindu like church, or you know like where they pray and stuff, and they have a big Lakshmi and Vishnu and everybody, and they have a lot of fruits and stuff everywhere. And I went to like the priest, like the guy in charge, and I wanted him to help me. I said, can you tell me, how do you honor Lakshmi? You know what he told me? He didn't want to tell me anything. He didn't want to give me no information. He told me, bring a lot of fruits and bring it here to the temple for offering. But I told him, okay, you want me to donate fruits to your temple, but I want to know, how do you honor her? Is there a prayer for her? Do you light a candle? What do you do? He didn't tell me anything. Nothing. So yeah, Lakshmi, beautiful. She came to me. I didn't know anything about. So it's very strange. So I might have, or I have some strong connection with the Indian culture, but I don't know why. But that's my dream. It's beautiful, right? I wish I could show you the picture. Beautiful dream of Lakshmi. It's kind of difficult to, okay. That's goddess Lakshmi. She is the goddess of wealth. Oh my God, you most probably have a past life connection with her. Yeah, I don't know. I think, no, we can't. No, we can't what? I don't understand, Goyo. Was that considered very auspicious when deities come in dream? What's auspicious? What is auspicious? Basil Queen, hi, how are you? Hi, I'm Ruby. How are you, Ruby? How are you feeling? If you ask me, she was trying to guide you. Well, I ask, every time I meditate, I ask her, she'll show me, what does she want? Like, I don't know. I'm not Indian, so I don't know. There is a temple in New Jersey that is in New Jersey, in the US. There's the second largest temple of Hindu. I'm called to go there. I haven't gone yet, but I've been called to go there. I don't know why, but it's beautiful. I want to go and see. You're good? Oh, that's good. Basil Queen. Hey, baby. Harry. Hey, baby. So, so yeah, I don't know why she came to me. Auspicious means good fortune, or you are walking on the right path like that. Thank you, Basil Queen. No, yeah, and I think I've been on a spiritual journey for a very long time. And things come to me. I don't look for anything. I Google things when things come to me. Like, let's say Lakshmi came to me. I Google her and who is she and what do you do to her and what does she mean? Because I'm curious. I want to know. Anything that I dream, I want to know. Anything that I come across, I want to know because I'm very curious to know. Um, you know how I was introduced to meditation? There's a place in upstate New York. It's called Honors Haven. Honors Haven. And I remember that I was so stressed. I was very stressed from work. I have a childcare business and I was working like 50 hours a week. I was so stressed. And I remember one day on a weekend, I took my kids to Honors Haven. Honors Haven is like a resort and they do meditation. I didn't go for the meditation because I didn't know what that was. I thought meditation was like a religion or something. I don't know. Because we don't do meditation, Dominican people, not, I thought it was like a religion or something. They have a maze. They have a lot of nature, so that's why I went. It's very quiet and peaceful and helps you relax. That's what they said, so I went there. And we got a free meditation class or something. In the front desk, they're like, oh, you get a free meditation class, blah, blah, blah. So I'm like, okay, let's go see what it is, right? So I went, right? And I tell you, the lady, she's like, okay, I need you to, she had us lay down. She's like, lay down, close your eyes. I tell you, when I close my eyes, when I close my eyes, it was like a room, right? Harry, no, when I closed my eyes in that room, I saw a very big Buddha in front of me. And I was just like, I don't know if I went into a trance, into a dream, into meditation. I went far. I saw this huge Buddha and I didn't know what a Buddha was. So I don't know, after when she said like, to come out of meditation or whatever, I'm trying to explain to the lady and I told her, I'm like, miss, I saw this big thing, like a big statue, and he's sitting like this with his leg crossed on the floor, but it was really big in front of me. And the lady started laughing because, she's like, you're explaining a Buddha. I know what a Buddha is, I guess, I guess that's what she was thinking. And I kept explaining. I'm like, but it's not little, it's big in front of me, like very, very big. Harry, no. And she told me, she just stood quiet. I love her stillness. She just stood quiet and she said, come, let me show you. And she showed me a picture of a Buddha. And I said, yes, I saw that, but big, right? Really big in front of me. And she told me, well, maybe what you saw was the Buddha. She told me what country. She told me that I was many years ago. I don't remember what she said because I wasn't really into spirituality like that, or meditating or anything. And she told me that there's a country where there's a huge Buddha. And she told me, maybe you're called to go there. But I forgot what country it was. But that was a very cool experience. So, a lot of things have been happening in my spiritual journey that is just amazing. Like, I didn't know about any of this. It just came to me. Remember me? I said we can swap. You have my dog. Oh yes, Basil Queen. No, you can see my cat, but you cannot have my cat. I love my cat, and I know you love your dog too. Since you told me about your dream, I think I should tell you about the dream I had some months back. Yes, Goyo, tell me about your dream. Basil Queen, I want to play with the cat first. Be quiet, he's mine. Oh my God, I have a girl too, and she's very cute, but she doesn't like coming outside. So I don't know how I will show you guys. She usually hides. Yeah, you can call that surface level meditation. You can apply in our normal lives. Yeah, Basil Queen, I'm here first. So I've been subtle since she joined. What, Basil Queen? Well, Buddha is also considered an incarnation of Vishnu in our culture. Yeah, I don't know anything. That's why I need you, Goyu, to teach me. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. Screen is green. Screen is... Oh, you can actually put a picture up. Wow. Wait. Wait, how do I take this off? Oh. Tell me about your dream, Goyo. Okay, let me see if I can show you, Goyo. Okay, let me see if I can show you, Goyo. The picture that I... Oh, look. This is what I saw in my dream. Do you see it? This is what I saw in my dream. Just like this. I saw her in my dream. Since that day, I have her picture. I have her picture in my phone. Isn't she beautiful? Look. She's beautiful. I really love it. So I was kind of depressed some months back, thinking of what I was doing. Was I on right path? I couldn't completely trust Hinduism at that time, even though all the evidence told me it's true. The one day I was depressed, I fell asleep in daylight. Oh, look, I have two. So Basil Queen, so you don't fight over the cat. Look, I have another one. Hi, baby. Hey, look. Hi, baby. You want to say hi to Basil Queen? Be like, hi, I'll play with you. Hi, baby. Yeah, I have four. So you can each have one. That one's name is Arthur. He's the cutest thing. Harry is the father. The one I first showed you, he's the father. The one I showed you just now, he's the son. His name is Arthur. What I saw was Krishna, Arjun, and Hanuman, just like it was depicted in Mahabharata. Krishna guiding Arjun amidst the war. Suddenly he pointed his finger forward and looked at me. Well, that's a clear message, Goyo. If you were doubting your faith, if you're doubting your faith, they're literally showing you, like, hey, we're real, we're here. And they're telling you to keep going, that you're gonna be okay. And obviously you have protection if you dream about that. They're protecting you and they're guiding you and they're there with you. And you shouldn't doubt after that dream, right? You want a confirmation and they gave you confirmation. And them pointing forward is telling you to keep going, move forward, have faith, and don't doubt that they're with you. Goyo. Hi, cool guy. It wasn't even like normal dream where I forget things. I was like fully aware in that dream. Yes, because they wanted you to remember. They have a message for you. You were doubting and you need a confirmation. So they show up in your dream as a confirmation that they do exist, that they are with you, and they're pointing you forward, telling you it's okay, just keep going, move forward. Things will come more clear as you go. And you're very protected. So you shouldn't have any doubt. That dream is telling you not to have any doubt at all. You shouldn't have any doubt of your beliefs or your culture, or you shouldn't. And that's a big confirmation. Yes, you're on the right path. That's a huge confirmation. You are on the right path. Have faith. Keep moving forward. And we are with you. You're protected. And you're doing the right thing. Just keep moving forward. Things will become more clear as we go, I guess. Because, you know, something happens usually to me daily. And they're just things that comes to me. Whatever needs to come to you will come to you. But you shouldn't doubt. You're gonna fall asleep? Aw, go to sleep. Have a good night. Cool guy. Have a good night. I hope you have an amazing day when you wake up. And I hope you have an amazing dream. You should rest. Our body needs rest. Cool guy. I think you should seriously read Bhagavad Gita. This might be a great calling. Bhagavad Gita. I will come live again tomorrow. I'm cool guy. Just put the notification on. I'll go live tomorrow again. But I go live at different times. I usually just go live once a day. Yeah, Goyo, I'm gonna read Bhagavad Gita. I hope it's in English so I can understand. I need to learn more about the Indian culture. For some reason, you know, from what the guy told me, not everyone has a dream with Lakshmi. He said not everyone has the honor of dreaming of her. So I am very grateful and feel very, very special. So I feel like it's getting a bit brainstorming, right? Yeah, brainstorming for sure. But I will definitely, you know, I want to go to India and I would like to learn more about the culture. And whatever it is that I need to know, I'm sure The spirit world will tell me. Everything in due time. If they want me to know something, I will know. But it's very cool. That lady is very pretty. Lakshmi. I really like that she came to me. Yes, not everyone have dreams of deities. Even in their complete lifetime, they are not ready. Yeah, well, I feel like I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready. When she came to me, I'm like, who are you? But in that apartment was like so lucky for me. So much money I made and started pouring in. I had such an amazing life in that apartment. I don't know if it was maybe, you know what I thought? I thought that maybe the people that lived there before, maybe they were Hindu. Maybe they believe a lot in Lakshmi. And since they believe in her, maybe her energy was there. And since I'm very sensitive to energy, maybe I picked up on her energy. I don't know. That's what I thought at that time. That's what I thought. Yeah, that's what the guy told me. He said, nobody dreams of Lakshmi. He said, a person who dreams of Lakshmi is a person that's going to have so much money, incredible amount of money, she said. He said, don't tell nobody. But, I have to share my experience with people because it's not, she came to my dream. People shouldn't stay quiet about those things. If not everybody dreams of her, I'm not Hindu and I'm dreaming of her. It's got to be a reason why. Maybe my future husband's going to be Hindu. I don't know. Maybe Lakshmi has a good husband for me. It doesn't happen that way. They only show themselves to people pure of heart and mind. Oh, okay. Okay. Now I understand. Yeah. A pure heart and mind. Yeah, that would be me. Yeah. But I'm so honored, though, that I had that dream of her. Hi, Leanne. I'm sitting here. You want to get me a water? That was a very nice dream of Lakshmi. And she has a beautiful name. I would love to have a daughter and name her Lakshmi. But I don't know. I don't think I'm having any more kids. My kids are big already. Oh my God, and talking about Lakshmi and how she was sitting in a lotus flower. I'm just staring at my meditation mat. That is so interesting. Look. She's sitting on a lotus flower. Now that we're talking about that. Isn't that interesting? Maybe what they want me to do is to meditate more. But I meditate every day, so. Thank you, Leanne. Why are you walking around in socks? Oh, and you brought me a cold water, too.
No, that was hot.
It is? Maybe because it's so hot. Those pants, Leanne, are bomb. We need to go buy more of those pants. Anyways, Goyo, it was nice talking to you. Or maybe you wear a great back of hers. What's a back? Or maybe you wear a great back. What's a back? I don't know what that is. But she hasn't been for Indian people. She has been the only deity that has come to me. But from different religion, different deities come to me. Not all together, like just throughout my life. And I usually get a book or read about them when they come to me, because most of the time I don't know who they are. You can understand back as a worshiper or a person who really loves a certain deity. Oh, okay. Yeah, but maybe in another lifetime, cause I didn't know about the Hindu religion. I never heard of Lakshmi before. Before she came to my dream, I have no clue that she existed. So maybe I was a back um, in another lifetime. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. I don't know. Anyways, Goyo, have a good night wherever you are. Thank you for the chat. Love chatting with you all the time. Interesting, yeah. The whole thing is very interesting. I never heard of the Hindu religion at all. I didn't know of their temple. I didn't know of Lakshmi. I never heard of her before, so I don't know. For her to come to me is crazy. Very interesting. But have a good night, Goyo. Thank you for the chat. You taught me so much. I really appreciate your time and your knowledge. And I really hope you take my advice and start recording, talking about different things that you go through, your dreams and stuff like that, and put them in a video so people can enjoy your knowledge. I know we're all going through a spiritual journey, and this is all new to us, and sometimes we're confused and we don't know what we're doing, but trust the process and just share what you've been through with people. A lot of people are also going through the same things, and the things that you have to say might help them. You will do it in real life and not on the internet. Okay, Goyo. Okay, Goyo. Maybe when I go to India, we can meet, have some coffee, and you can tell me all about it. But an hour of coffee is not gonna share so much knowledge. Anyways, have a good night. I know it's late over there. I'm gonna get off of here. I did my grounding for today already. And my cat literally fell asleep. Have a good night. Thank you for the chat. Yes, thank you. I will be back on tomorrow. I hope you can join me.